Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with the man himself again in the office, Stacey McKinley. What's up, man? You good?
Yeah.
See, you got the mask on. You got the stay away.
Stay away.
Stay away.
Yeah, everything's going good, Brendan. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, nice to be here. Nice to be here. A lot going on in the boxing world, especially in the heavyweight division.
Oh my God, there's so much controversy going on in the heavyweight division, but that's great.
Yeah,
That's great. You know, there's a lot of press. There's a lot of controversy going on. There's a lot of changes being made. There's so much in the heavyweight division.
yeah,
But the heavyweight division is thriving and all other divisions work. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So we all right.
What did you make of the whole Anthony Joshua Usyk fight this weekend?
Well, it's I don't. It's kind of hard to say about Joshua. To me, it's a situation where watching him fight and watching his demeanor and the technique that he was using in the fight, it just goes back to what I always said that the kid needs some help.
Yeah.
He needs some help, and I guess he doesn't believe he needs any help, but he should know by now that he needs some help. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because his skill level is not where it's supposed to be. I think that the kid was at one time was the man, and just before Tyson Fury really got going. But to me, his skill level is not. He hasn't lived up to his potential,
yeah,
and that's because he hasn't been taught.
absolutely. Yeah, it seems like he made the tactical mistake of trying to box with the boxer. He doesn't have the best technical skill, but he's trying to out technique the guy who has the better technique.
Well, some of the things that he was doing. First of all, he doesn't know how to fight a left-hander. That's number one. He does not know how to fight a left-hander, and it's obvious that his handlers, his trainers, they don't know how to fight a southpaw, because you got a guy 6'6.5", standing on the outside trying to keep the southpaw at a bay. That's not necessarily the way you fight a left-hander. Especially one that can move and shake and bake and all over the place. You let him move in and out, the lateral movement, and all these different type of movements. You allow him to do that, and you're waiting, just like a deer in the headlights. You're standing like a zombie, okay? Quite natural guy making all these moves, he's gonna get off on you. He's gonna get the shots off on you. So when you stand there waiting on him and act like you're afraid, like I saw fear in his eyes and confused, didn't know what to do, how to do it, and so all those things make him look amateurish.
Yeah. It's kind of like we're going. We've asked this question before, but what do you think he needs to improve on if he wants to win a rematch or reach his potential?
Well, first of all, you got to get some help.
Yeah.
He's not gonna go to bed tonight and look at the film and say, well, these are the adjustments I got to make. How do you know what adjustments you have to make? You don't know. Ain't nobody to teach you, so you're gonna do the same thing over again. You're not gonna. There's nothing new. He's mentioned something about his first time his eye was closed, he couldn't see, and I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna grow on this and all that. All these other excuses, it doesn't add up. The bottom line is you need some help, brother. That's the bottom line. You need somebody who knows how to teach you how to fight and how to use your height and your speed and your power. That's what you need. As far as your PR go and promotion go in terms of publicity and stuff, you got a great PR system. But in that boxing ring, you need some help.
Yeah. The boxing skills haven't caught up to the PR yet. The PR and the marketing is great, but the boxing isn't quite there.
Yeah, and tall guy, an Olympian, and you got to look at the opposition that you're getting ready to fight. I think that they took it for granted that this kid was smaller, was a cruiserweight moving up. 220 pounds is not a cruiserweight. The man went to 220 pounds, he's heavyweight. So you got to take all this into consideration. And the one thing, when the guy move up, he bring his speed with him. And he's a southpaw. It's my understanding that Joshua never fought a left-handed before. So, and it shows. So, and you can't take anything from the new champion because look at his pedigree. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's a unified cruiserweight champion.
Undisputed.
Undisputed. Okay, he moved up in class, won a heavyweight fight. Next thing you know, he's out there with you. So you have to respect the fact that this kid's credentials were perfect. So, and he's an A fighter. and he proved that he's an A fighter. So you got to know that what you're going up against, you know, and you got to be able to understand how to fight a left-hander. And you know, there's 2 or 3 different ways you can fight him. And we was taught to keep our left foot to the outside and keep him turning. There's a fighter by the name of Oleksandr Usyk told me years ago at the Golden Glove gym in Las Vegas. He said, you know, we was talking about, I was training some southpaw. He was telling me, you know, about how to knock out a southpaw. And I said, yeah. And he said, you stay on top of him. He said, every left hand I fought, I knocked out. So I studied his films and stuff like that. So I kind of mixed the Detroit style along with his style. So you got to know what to do at all times. Joshua didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And he got hit the first couple of rounds with straight left. How does this guy hit you with a straight left hand like that? It's just unbelievable.
Hit him, I think in the first round, he hit him with about like 3 of them.
Yeah,
Flush.
It's unbelievable. So to me, he was a deer in headlights. You're standing there looking at the shot coming and can't move your head, get out of the way. And I think the 3rd round, he kind of picked up a little rhythm, but then he was up and down, up and down. Then later on, he tried to do too many different things that you don't have to do against the left-hander. So it just threw his whole balance and everything off. And then he got tired, and he has these anxiety attacks and this type of thing. And all that's psychological. All that is psychological. Before he fought Ruiz, the first fight, they say he had an anxiety attack there. They had to cool him down. So all these build-ups, and that's because he doesn't have the psychological training it takes to cool him down, to calm him down. So there's a lot that has to go into this kid, and he's not getting it, and it's proven out, you know. And it's going to cost him probably hundreds of millions of dollars.